Hello, 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 hello. Is anybody joining me? Is anybody there? Is there anybody there? Want to do a bit of crafty craft making stuff on a Saturday? What else could you be doing on a Saturday other than making Valentine's gifts? Did you like little Pierre I made? Hello, darling. Did you like little Pierre that I made? Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Little Pierre, do you like him? Hi, there's one person here. Hi, Rachel, are you all right? Are you going to have a go at making little Pierre bear? Little Pierre Valentine's bear. He's French. I don't know how he's French, but I've decided he is. Anyway, I have never bought a tacky Valentine's gift like this ever before in my life. But I decided to make another one because my husband said he liked Jeffrey. He said, oh, it's the best thing you've made. So I hope he likes this. So I'll have to give him it tonight. I think we're having a nice dinner tonight. Hiya, Penny. Are you all right? You all right, Penny? I've missed France. Anyway, that's little Jeffrey Bear. Penny, are you going to make one of these for Chris out of a pair of his socks? Right, sit there. Pierre, sit there. Right, and I tell you something. I need to get all this off my chest before we begin with our crafty makes, right? Because I really I've seen a little lamb I really want to make. And the little lamb is made out of fluffy socks like this, right? And some other tights or something like that. So I googled up cream fluffy socks and I found some, right? I don't know where they've come from. Right, well, I found these socks and they've just got a little transfer on them like that. So I thought, oh, it doesn't matter because I can just work around that. And they are quite cute. But they're not fluffy socks. They're not fluffy socks. They're not even fluffy on the inside. I've got 3 pairs of them. What am I going to do with them? They're not even... Have you seen how tiny they are? They fit my little niece, them. Anyway, and then I ordered masses. So I keep buying these vacuum packs of fluffy socks. And I don't think they come from the other side of the world, right? But they keep coming with all weird colours. I can't make another yellow bunny, right? And I asked them all I wanted was this colour so I could make some teddies, right? So I've had 3 bags of them. 3 bags of them I've had. And I've got one pair of teddy bear coloured socks. I'm not happy at all. Look, I've got fluffy socks coming out of my ears. So if anybody wants any of them random colours, let me know. But I think I might make a pale pink and a pale blue teddy bear. Anyway, so that's the sock incident. So I've only been able to make one bear at the moment. Anyway, so what we're doing today, is we're doing little Valentine's crafty things. And me and my husband don't bother. Oh, can I just first apologise for my hair? Hey, Joanne, can I apologise for my hair? Look at the state of it. Marie, if you're watching this, look, my daughter bought me some fancy shampoo at Christmas. She said it'd sort this lot out, but it hasn't, has it? I'm still like a witch, Marie. This is what happens when all the hairdressers shut. Look like a witch. Anyway, it's Halloween. It's not Halloween, it's Valentine's Day. So I'm just doing this to show you how easy it is, because we're not going out to buy stuff from card shops because they're all shut. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that I've been looking at. And cards. I think this is going to be the only year that the only time me and my husband ever give each other cards is when we've made them, because they're so expensive. And I usually have loads of stuff. My husband's made me a couple of really funny cards. But anyway, I'm not expecting to get a card from him. But you wouldn't love my hair. It's falling out. I tell you what, every time I get my brush, Joanne, right, it's full of hair. at the rate I'm going now, because of the age I am, because apparently when you go through the perimenopause, all your hair falls out, right? So the way I'm going, right? Hiya, Debbie. Way I'm going, I'll be bald by the time I'm 50 or 60 maybe. So anyway, I'll wash it and see what my daughter can do with it. Maybe she can curl it or something like that. Anyway, I'm going off on one. Can't you tell that I've been on annual leave this week? I've had no one to talk to. No one to talk to. Well, you know, I've talked to my husband a bit. Anyway, right, I'll show you what I thought was absolutely hilarious. So I've showed you how to do a sort of a tree. I showed you this one, and I've got... So I painted that, watercolours, so I've done that. I've got another one to make for somebody else, because I'm going to make somebody a thank you card that I'm very appreciative of. And just go on Google and Google Valentine's Day crafts. Loads of things come up. So I'll show you the things that I found funny. Right, we're gonna make this one here. How funny is that? And the funniest one I'm going to give to my husband. But I really quite liked that. Oh no, this one here. Oh, are you going to get your kids to make that? I'm making this one for my husband with my face on it, because I think it'll just be really funny. I think it's really cute. And this one here, I came across that one. I'm going to try and make that as well, just because I think goggly eyes are just too funny. Goggly eyes are so funny. And it's got to have been about 40 years since I've made a pom-pom. And I don't know whether I've got any nice coloured wool. I might have some wool, but I'm going to try and make one of those later on while I'm sat twiddling my thumbs. And the one that I wanted to make the most was this hangy thing, because I've got a pile of felt here, so I've got loads of scraps of material. But this is from the Works, and I know you can order off the Works online. So I got it's not very good felt. It's quite cardboardy, but it was £1. So because I haven't got any, I've got some black card I think, but I haven't got any red card. So I'm going to try and make that one with the bit of felt. And first of all, this one here. No, I'm going to make that one with felt. That one. What I'm going to do, I've had an idea, right? And what I'm going to do, so we'll do this bit first so it gets a chance to dry. And the good thing about doing these lives is you can just whiz through them when I'm being super duper boring. Right, found some more material there. Right, so what I wanted to do, this is watercolour paper. And you can just use the back of something. Don't waste it. If you've been practising your watercolours, don't waste it. Just turn it over and do it on the other side if it did turn out so well. Right. Can you see? Can you see? I'll have to direct this down a bit more, but then you'll be able to see me 5 head. Right, let's get me 5 head out of the way. Right, I've got a little bit of water. Sorry this desk is so cluttered, but we'll see how we go on. Look, I've made a right mess of that already. Right, so what I'm going to do with this is just, and that hasn't been cleaned out very well. This is purple. How's it got purple? Obviously from last time I used it. So let's have a go with reds, purples. Go on. So this is how it's going to go. And what I'm going to do, this is so I've got a bit of red, because I haven't got any red card. So when that's dry, we can cut out things, and then just cause we can do some little effects on it, can't we? Just cause we can. I'm not treating these paints with much respect today. Let's go right to the edges, and then I've got some red card then, haven't I? What are you all doing today? Right, I can't be right mess to do a right lot else with that. It's kind of, I don't know why, didn't really want purple on it, but there we go. We'll give it a bit of a texture, shall we? See how that dries. Right, so I'm going to just put that to one side. Remember, Don't leave your paintbrushes in your water. Right, I'm going to put that on the windowsill to dry. And it might or might not. You know how these things go on with me, don't you? Right, what's somebody saying now? Joanne, where do you get the eyes for your... Oh, the eyes for me teddies. Right, I'll show you. I've told you before. They're called bead eyes. And that, I know it'll be back to front, but that company that makes these, and I've got different sizes. Right, I've got different sizes for different size little people. Right, so I've got some I haven't really used them tiny ones. So the bead eyes that I've used for the teddy are 20 by 8mm, and they're from the Makers. And the Makers has got a double S on it, so you should be able to Google that. Right, what am I doing next? Well, let's just have a go. Let me have a go at my let's have a go at this one, because that one has got to be the easiest thing. And I tell you something now, right? Does everybody not think cards are really, really, really expensive? Right, what have I done with my glue gun? I'm going to have to plug it in, because glue gun, I'm a bit naughty using this glue gun just for simple things, because I'm just plugging it in. I haven't left you. Let me plug my glue gun in. Just be careful with that, because it starts dribbling out a bit when you're not paying attention. Let me put some underneath that. Right, I'm getting rid of this, getting rid of that, getting rid of my brush. And that brush. That's my best brush. And that can go out of the way. Right, so first of all, you should be able... This, actually, I ordered online. Where have I put it now? This is from Ryman's. So Ryman's, look at the weight. These aren't so bad. These are 210 grams. They'll go through your printer if you want them to. Right, so we've got one of those. Let's fold it in half. And I'm going to show you how to cut out. You probably always... Pretty common sense. Do forgive me if I'm telling you loads of stuff that's just proper common sense. Right. Let's get rid of that. I know what I'm doing. I'll do that heart thing with felt in a minute, but I'm just going to make this effort here. This effort here. So, there you go. Your kids can make one of these for mum or dad or auntie or whatever. So, I'm going to have... I need 4 little... That's all I've got, to be honest. And I need 4 little hearts for that. And actually, you can trim your card down to what's appropriate. But what I'm going to do... I've got a little tiny pair of scissors. But I'm going to... Because I want... That should be enough for the hands and feet. I just think it's dead funny. Right, so how we're going to do a heart is you're just going to fold it in half. And if you want your heart to be symmetrical, you might not want it to be symmetrical. So I'm going to start, and you might want it like really, really chunky. And obviously this is going to be the back. So if you think that sort of heart is going to look all right, fold it over and cut it out. Is everybody all right? Is everybody all right today? So cut it out. I just think goggly eyes are too funny. Whoever invented goggly eyes. Right, so there we go. And we've got them little bits anyway, but... I might not have left enough, so I might have to use that bit. Let's cut that. Let's see if we can't make some feet out of this. Do you think they're going to be feet size? I've just folded it over, but anyway, they don't have to be symmetrical, and they don't have to be perfect, do they? It's the thought that counts, in it. So I don't even know how this is. Hopefully I'm going to get 2 hearts and the different sizes, so that just needs trimming down a bit. Silly me. How did that happen? I cut them out together. They just went different sizes. Mind your fingers as well. I've got paint in my fingernails now. It looks like I've got dirty nails. I haven't. Right, so we should have, that's a bit bumpy and lumpy. You might need to just do it with a smaller set of scissors. I forgot to have my dinner. No wonder I'm getting hungry, and I'm ready for a cup of coffee. Right, I'm going to do this quick because, right, now let's have hands out of this one. Hands out of this one. And I'm just... hopefully they should be about the same. No, they're not. Of course they're not the same. That is not... I didn't think this would be that fiddly, to be honest. And it's not got much of a... Right, let's see how they are. I don't know why I'm fussing about something that's... doesn't really matter, does it? Right, there you go. So, I quite like these little leg shapes. I'm just gonna... Where's my other set of scissors? I didn't even want to make these on here. I'm not wasting my paper, so I'm just gonna cut. What do you reckon? I just think they're quite funny. But they're just I'm just showing you something that you can make with little kids. And I'm only using glue gun because it's just quick and easy for me. Right, so I'm just going to have them as the arms, legs, and we're going to need a black felt tip pen to do the now. Have I got... oh no, I'm not going to have a little Sharpie pen. Sharpie pen, yes, found one. Oh, and I've got those as well. Found those sprinkles. I think I might use those for my table tomorrow night. Right, so first of all, what you want to do is stick on... Hiya Karen, you alright? Hiya Sandra, hiya Paula. Paula, this is basic. There's not anything on here you can't do. Right, so let's just... oh, it's just that thing, isn't it? Concertina. Concertina in. I've probably done these too small. But it just means that they can have bendy legs, doesn't it? You can have bendy legs. I don't know what this card's for. Because my husband will think it's funny to have one with my mug on it. And I've printed off. So just print them through your printer. Your pictures for your head. If you're making this butterfly one. Right, so one leg. Sally, if you're watching, your little girls will be able to make one of these for you, I'm sure. And Mia, if you're watching this. Oh, Isla, you can make one of these for your mummy, Isla, can't you? You can use anything. You don't have to use felt. It's made with card on here, but I'll tell you what made me think about this again was I found my goggly eyes. Found me goggly eyes. Wilco, let's create. And I'm not sure. I found some assorted buttons and I thought, oh, I tell you where they were from. Assorted buttons, they were about 89p, and I've been meaning to buy some of those. About 89p from Home Bargains. Because we had to go there to get some toiletries and stuff. And I thought, oh, I'll have them. Right, arms. Hands, feet, arms. And today we're having a Sunday dinner today because we're having fillet steak tomorrow for Valentine's Day. I'm back at work next week, but I don't even know what I'm working. I better get myself organised tomorrow, hadn't I? Find out what clinics I'm doing. But it's weird, isn't it? It's been proper weird this week. That's why you've seen so much of me on these lives, because I've been sat on my own, entertaining myself. Right, arms. I suppose the nice thing about these concertina bits is you can make them as long or short as you want. So that's going to go there, but I'm going to stick the arms on. Arms, and we've got legs there. Legs are like... Right, let's stick the legs on first. Ooh, legs on first. It's proper messy though, I'm not joking you. It's proper messy when you use a glue gun, isn't it? So, like that, and I think his arms are going to go... This is kind of a bit childish, I get that, but it's funny, isn't it? Right, let's stick that down, and a bit there, and a bit there. Oh, it's taking shape now. Right, and we're going to stick the hands down. It's quite... Do you know what though? The reason I show you all these things is because it's just, even just doing something that makes the day feel a bit different, I think is good for you. And if you've got a new baby, all right, if you've got a new baby and you've got other older kids, get the other older kids doing this. They could do it just as well with... like Pritt stick or something like that. You don't have to use a hot glue gun. It's just, I get a bit impatient, me. I like things to stick immediately. Right, hands. Oh, so cute. And right, I'll tell you something now. He doesn't look much. He's going to look like much when he gets his... it's going to look like much when he gets his eyes on, because the eyes is what makes it. Oh, and things like this are just so cute when you get kids to make them, aren't they? And, you know, if you don't fancy doing this, there's loads and loads and loads of different... things you can make. Right. Now then. Now, the thing is you've got to do now is decide how big you want his eyes to be. Right. I think I'm going big. What do you think, Bailey? Big eyes? Do we want big eyes or big eyes or small eyes? Ha! Big eyes or small eyes? Oh, big eyes. Got to be big eyes. Right, so, and you can sort of place them where you think he looks cute. I think about there. I think about there. Right, so that just needs a bit of sticking down there. It's not stuck very well, that. Right, come on. I don't know what his name is. But a little smiley face makes everybody feel happier. So it can have... And this one's got like little cheeks. And we can have... He's having little eyebrows. Right, there's your first Valentine's Day card idea. Right, there you go. Are you not laughing? Are you not laughing at him? Right, there's Lockdown Valentine's idea 1. Right, now what I wanted to show you, and I don't think I can find me... Actually, we don't need the glue gun on now. Let's turn that off. Get it away. Because it don't need it dribbling out everywhere. Right, Pierre, sit there nicely. Oh, I found some sandpaper. And the reason we need sandpaper is I want to make my own version of this, because I think it's really cute with the little faces. And I'm going to try and get sort of that type heart shape. So that's why I've got some card. And I think I'm going to just do blanket stitch round it like that. And you can put like, there's some different versions there with just hanging little hearts that you could make. They'd be really nice, filling full of lavender. But these ones here, that's cute, isn't it? And I know the blanket stitch, but I don't know whether I can remember how to do blanket stitch. I've not done it for a long time. I think I can. Can't be that hard, can it? Right, so on my dog walk, I've collected some sticks because I presume that there is just a little bit of dowel. I presume it's just dowel. But who needs dowel when you've got these knocking about? Literally 5-minute dog walk away from where I am. And I've got a handful of them because you might only want to do a little tiny one. You might only want to do a little tiny one. But I quite like, this one's really quite straight. And because I picked it up off the floor, I've given it a wipe over with a bleachy rag. Now, not everybody might not like to do that, but you don't know whether a dog's weed on it or something, do you? So it's been cleaned. It's been cleaned, and I'm just going to, those little Sharpie bits on the edge there, I just want to just make sure there's no sharp bits on it. So you can spend ages, you know, and I will do probably before I put it all together. And I don't even know why I'm making this. It's just nice, in it, to do something, and I'll probably put it up. I'll probably put it up tomorrow, and you might want to just do this not all over the things that you're just going to sew with. But what's really nice, if you've got a nice piece of natural wood, very often just sanding it just really brings out the, you know, the nice features of it. But that's I'm going to sand all that down. So anyway, you get the gist. Let's put that out of the way. I'm going to use that after. Right, so let's get rid of that. It's like a bomb's hit it in here. Honestly, I'm going to spend a little bit of time clearing up. No, that's not shea, isn't it? Right. I don't need those little bits of red. And I've got little bits. Never get rid of your scraps. Now, these bits here, I don't know whether you can see, they were bits that I cut out from a big square that I got ages ago from, Hobbycraft, I think. And you bought your square, it was like a big square of material like that. And these bits were the bits that I cut out. I made some bunny rabbit bag things for me nieces. So they're all, and I made them for my kids, but they're quite big bits. So I'm glad I saved those. So on this hanging thing, there's 5 hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to try and make 5 hanging hearts, and I've got this colour. I quite like neutrals, but I don't know how big it's going to be able to be. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I can get a third one out of that one. And I might make, they don't all have to be the same size, do they? 1, 2, 3. I've got green. I don't know whether I quite like that green. It's quite nice, isn't it? But I don't think that I've got enough. Pink would be really nice, but I don't think I've got enough pink. Unless I just do the back of it a different colour. And I've also, I could do the back a different colour, I suppose. That's not good quality felt at all, but then it was only cheap. Unless I just, that's not sitting well with me OCD. That is really not. What I might do is I might just have 2 of those, because I've got quite a lot of that, and then cut out some bits to sew on, some heart shapes to sew on. And I've also got out all this other material, because actually I quite like this chintzy florally stuff. It's a bit Cath Kitson, isn't it? So I've got all those scraps and bits there. Valentine's Day. And I quite like that one there. Quite like that one there. Oh, I've got some more pink here. Oh, I have got some pink. So, I've got enough pink. I've got enough pink. Yes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what we want to do is, and I think I'm going to do different sizes. Where's my bit of card gone now? Do you know, I am actually going mad. I had a full bit of card. What did I do with it? It fell off minute. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Right. So, I think it's good. These shaped hearts. Let's have a look. They're quite like that shape, aren't they? But I need to be able to fit them on there, don't I? Right, so if I was saving on card, I would have drawn that a bit nearer to the edge. So I've sort of drawn myself a heart shape, but I do want it symmetrical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over. And I probably could have done a bigger one. Maybe I'll do a slightly bigger one. Let's see. What I quite liked about those is the cute little faces on them. And I've got some embroidery cotton, and I've just found loads. Hey Maddie, I've just found loads in my daughter's bedroom of black embroidery cotton. So do we think that's all right? And that's going to fit on there. That's going to fit on there. But I might do a bigger one. And I might do we're going to need a smaller one, aren't we, than that? So let's have a see, because I sort of want it to be the same kind of shape. Yeah, I would have, again, if you're wanting to save on card, don't draw it right in the middle of your card like I've just done. Oh dear. I hoovered all up yesterday, so I don't have that to do today. So it's a nice day, isn't it? But it's quite nice this Valentine's Day that everything's shut. It's a shame for the restaurants, really it is, because we might have been going out for a meal. So I don't know whether I'm happy with that shape. I think I'm going to trim a bit more off this edge. Just to try and make them sort of fit together nicer. So I've got my 2 templates. Like that. So I might put some of these more patterned ones on the inside, so they'll sort of look like that. And I guess what you could do is you could cut another heart shape out in your felt and put this behind it. But I can't be bothered thinking about that. And I'm not bothered about frayed edges. I'm not bothered. Right, so what we're doing now. I might want one bigger one. They're quite cute, the same size, aren't they? Right, let's just not worry about that at the moment. Right, heart shape. So you can let's make it a bit easier, and we'll cut them out together. Ooh.
I know, everyone's done it, aren't they?
Oh, that I can't even see that. I need a darker colour. It doesn't matter, it's going to be on the inside anyway. I can't, that's not... I don't know whether I need a Sharpie, because Sharpies are really put out loads of ink. Right, let's have a darker colour of that, I think. Do we think? Let's see if I can see this any better. Or better, as my dad would be saying to me now. Right, that I can see that now. Right, I'm taking my chances and cutting these out together. Let's see if this works. And I'm a lover of things that you can keep as well. What I don't like is just loads of waste. I've got a Christmas decoration actually similar to this. It says Noel on it in letters that somebody made. I bought from a craft fair and I love it. It's so nice having handmade things, isn't it? And it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, then you can see it's been handmade. That's my disclaimer when it doesn't turn out right. It's either it's handmade or it's rustic. That's what you say when it doesn't go right. Right, so I've got those. Bear with me because this is going to be a bit tedious, isn't it, to be fair. I don't think these things through, but you lot just give me somebody to talk to. My husband's at work. Oh, I'm going to use this one, you know, because I can't see on that with that other colour. I think it does need a... Right, so let's see if we can do both of them again. Hi, Kasha. Are you alright? How's life treating you with all your exciting new family? I'm trying to do it quick. For you. God, it just sounds, it's so quiet in this house today. All I can hear is my clock ticking. But I just thought this is so cute. Can you actually see what I'm doing? Right. We've got these ones now. And if I just put that there like that, actually, could probably use this one up, couldn't I? Waste not, want not. You know how it goes. I think I'll be able to see this colour. I'm dying for a brew. I'm spitting feathers here. Is there anybody that fancies making me a brew?
Daniel said he will.
Well, Daniel can't make a nice brew. Will you not make me one?
Yeah.
Please. I'm just going to cut out the shape because it's too difficult to hold together a big bit like that. I didn't know I had all this fell, but you know, now's the time, isn't it, to be having a look in your Scraps bag. Oh, you alright, Bailey? Fast asleep. I'll maybe go out for another walk later. Not yet though. I don't know whether I'm being expected to make tea tonight. Right. And I'm gonna make this card on this live, because the card with the head, I'm going to show you how funny it is. Or you could have, do you know what would look nice? It'd look really nice with that red, wouldn't it? But I don't think I've got enough red. 1, 2, 3. I should really have 6 hearts, because there's six in my little family, our little brood. It's not big enough anyway. Right, come on, Claire. Stop chunnering on. Honestly, I am on here like there's absolutely nobody. Is there even anybody there? Right, you so I get you. People gonna come back out there in about 2 hours and see how I've got on. Normal people are doing normal Saturday things, do you know? Anyway, I know what I should have done. You see, so it's not boring for you. I should have cut all these out first, shouldn't I? Right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to make the one on live, and then you just have to imagination it. That's what my husband says, just imagination it. Or was it my son who said that? One, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Let's see if we can do it like that. Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody going to talk to me? I'll leave a comment. Waiting for me broom. Where's my broom? Right, let's cut this out basically first. Get rid of that, and then I wonder what I use this green for. What did I buy that for? So I'm just going to put them together like that, so they're a bit easier to cut out. Oh no, it can't. It's not right. Well, to be honest though, this is pretty much it done, isn't it? Apart from all the sewing that's involved. I'm going to see if I can work out. I'm not even joking. I can't remember how to do blanket stitching, but I'm going to figure it out. And if I don't know, I know it's easy. But it's not a stitch that we use at work, you see. So I can't just think. Right. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to start with this grey one, but what I do want to do, and just bear in mind that if you are, I suppose you could stitch it on afterwards. Oh no, you can't, not really. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have that colour. I might just have... Oh no, they've got faces on, so we can't have them all with thingy on them, can we? We'll have a couple with faces on, and the rest can be... Right. Let's have a think about that in a minute. Right, so I'm just going to do this one that's got, the pale ones can have faces on so that you can actually see them, I think. And blanket stitch. So I'm going to have best sides together. No, I'm not. Best sides out, aren't I? Right, I think I'm with the programme now. Right, let's get rid of all that. Because I'm probably going to want to use... I've got all this embroidery cotton. I'm not sure whether that's going to go through there. I think I've lost one of my other needles. It's proper fat, that needle. But it will fit your embroidery cotton through it. Right, so here goes. And you do know, don't you, that I may well not be able to remember how to do blanket stitch. Chloe? Daniel?
Why do you not lock the door?
Is Chloe in there?
What?
Is Chloe in the toilet?
Yeah.
Does she know how to do blanket stitch? Have you made me a brew, Daniel, please? Please, will you?
No, I don't know how to make them.
You don't know how to make a cup of
I know
coffee?
how to make them, but I don't know how you have it, and I don't know, and I can't be bothered.
Oh, thanks.
That's Georgia.
George? It's all right, I'll manage without. Don't you worry about me. I don't want a glass of water, I want a cup of coffee. Leave her alone, just let her sit where she wants. Hi Faith, hi Katie. Hi Margaret. Faith, have I got a crazy mad week?
What?
Right, Chloe. How do I do blanket stitch? Can't remember. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, over and then through.
What?
Top. Over the top of your fabric. Back through the other side and then through that loop that you've just done.
I can't do it. Will you come and show me?
Yeah, you can do it.
I can't do it. Right, what does she say? Chloe! Oh, Faith! What days am I working next week, Faith? Am I doing the bookings on Monday? Because I need to go in the office. Chloe, please, will you show me? I can't remember how you do it. You go through there, don't you? So that goes through the... Oh, I think I know how to do it. But I don't... This thing won't go through. It's too blunt. I'm going to have to put another needle on that's got a little hole on it, and it'll take me about 6 weeks to thread it on, won't it? Where's the other needle? I'm never going to be able to find that other needle again now, am I? Told you I'm never going to thread it. There's too many bits on it. This is not going very well, is it? I've got an in-betweeny needle. That's massive. And I've got an in-betweeny needle, but I think the cat did something with it. Before. That naughty cat. She always comes and stands. What? On Monday, Faith? Are you joking me? And where are you going to be, Faith? Are you helping me, or are you off again next week? Oh, right, yeah, hope you've enjoyed annual leave, but you've got 2 weeks worth of work to do when you get back. Now I've lost that needle now, haven't I? Oh, this is not going well, is it? This is like real life, and it's not like... I have actually lost that needle. What's happened to it? Oh, I can't thread it. I'm going to have to go off this live, aren't I? Because it's all just going wrong. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's there. Silly me. Hey, and I tell you what, my husband will be home soon. I better turn the... Oh, Faith, I know I came off next week because you were on annual leave and I've got another week to take. So there's 3 bookings for me. I'm sure they're all beautiful, lovely ladies, so it's a good job. It's a good job, but there's not really enough time to do 3. I have to spend a bit of my time on the phone. Well, all I can say, Faith, is all my lucky ladies get to see me next week. Which is be lovely to catch up. But what happens? I can't even thread this. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't use that great big one. I've threaded this before, but there's because it's embroidery cotton. Because it's embroidery cotton, there's about 6 million strands to it. Oh, number 1, I haven't thought this through, have I? Right, I'm going to give it one more go. Chloe! She said she can't come because she's naked. Hey, I've done it. Whew. I can't do blanket stitch.
I can't remember, but I think it goes like this.
It's like the blind lady in the blind, isn't it? Right. What, do I go under there?
Under.
And then over like that? Is that it?
No, I thought you'd do this. Pull it through. And then you... Oh, for goodness sake.
Don't swear. So you're on live.
Then you pull it through.
Right.
To the end. Right to the end.
Right.
And then you go... I think you go over there. Pull it through.
No, you don't. You
and
do
then,
that.
No. And then I think you go through your loop in a minute.
I'm going
I think.
I'm on. Excuse me.
Georgia might be able to know better. And then you go through your loop you've just done. I think. I think. Yeah.
No, that's not right. Silly Billy.
That's better than your one.
It isn't right. I did it right. Oh my God. It's like that and you go over like that. I'm sure I'm doing it right. Oh, I'll prick myself now. See, I knew it. I knew I was doing it right. Booking Central. Ah, look, hers didn't go right. That's total mess. I was doing it right. Right, I'm not gonna make you suffer through all this, right? I knew I was doing it right. Right, so we've got... Look at my beautiful blanket stitch. Now, that is blanket stitch, isn't it? That is blanket stitch. That first one, she's gone all wrong. Can't remember anything. Now, it's been 40 years since I've done blanket stitch and I can still do it. I knew that was how you did it. I shouldn't have listened to her. Silly Billy. Oh, if that's my husband, come home. Oh, this is what's going on here. Right, so I'm going to go around all those and I'm going to stuff them, and I might just come back on live when I've got a bit more prepared, but let's sort them out. I'll do them, I'll sew them, because I knew nobody's making me a brew. Nobody can be bothered to make me a brew. And then I've got some little buttons that I'm going to maybe sew on, and I'll come back to you and we'll see how we get on doing the face and stuff. But what we have got to do is going to make that other card. So you remember this? That's my red card. Oh, I need to go to work tomorrow on my day off to get all my stuff, all my packs and stuff, don't I? Don't like being disorganised. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to... I'm going to have a look, see if I've got any black cards, but I think I have. And this is going to make you laugh. So we're going to make that effort, but now I'm going to see if I can make one of them. Right, let me see if I've got some black card, because I think I have. I think I have. I'm sure I have. This has got to be the worst. Oh, and you know what I've just found, don't you? You know what I've just found? Have you seen what I've just found? And I do know I've got some black card somewhere. I don't know where it is. We'll have to use something else, won't we? We'll have to use that. I'm going to have to use this. Right. Oh. Oh. I've got some more in there. There you go. Boom. What's not to love? I did have some black card, but I don't know what's happened to it. So there's me black card that I haven't got. Right. So what we have in a circle. A circle, circle, circle. That'll do for me circle. So we've got one a red circle. So there we go. Cut that out. Are you going to make one of these, Faith? Oh, I knew you were on annual leave next week. Leaving me to do everything. I can't believe you, Faith. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, and you know, been off for a week and I couldn't even go to France. Right, let's do this really quick. It's only his card. He won't care what it looks like. He won't care. Right, and then we've got great big, haven't we? Great big. Where's my heart, Tim? Right. Do you think they're about the right shape, do you think, for the wings? Yeah, a bit big, aren't they? A bit big, them. Fancy finding some red card. Fancy that. And how we're going to use that. Right, now you know what's happened. Do you know what's happened now? My phone's gone on low power mode. Oh, my giddy aunt. Right. And I need 2 of these, don't I? Oh. Oh. Right. Let's make me heart shapes. Let's make me heart shapes. Today, what time is it? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. And I'm going to fold them in half, just so I can get them symmetrical. Oh, do you know what? I can't wait to make that pom-pom with funny eyes. Right, so there we go. So that goes like that, that goes like that. They're still a bit big, aren't they then? Too big. Let's trim them down. Now they're going to be too small. Oh, they're all right now. Oh dear, this has got to be the most dire die thingy that I've ever done. And do you know what? What the problem is that's too big. That's what the problem is. What else have I got that's a circle? This. That might do. Bit smaller, isn't it? Right. So you have to make it up as you go along. Like me. And it's still not small enough. Oh man, this is going to be the world's shoddiest but funniest Valentine's Day card. Oh, it's going to be... It's nice though when people make homemade ones, isn't it? Really, probably what it wants to do is it wants to go that way round, really, doesn't it? Right. Why didn't I think of that earlier? It looks like... Do you know what it looks like now? Hiya, Sibo. Do you know what it looks like now? It looks like a sweetie, doesn't it? It looks like a sweetie. It looked like a wrapped up sweetie. Oh dear. Actually, I'm just going to cut it out by hand because it's ridiculous that you can't have... And actually, I'm going to make it a slightly different shape with an elongated body because I think it's more flattering for me. There we sit. There you see. That's miles better. Who wants a big round body? There, look. How much better is that? That's miles more like... That's miles more like a heart, which it isn't. I wish I had a heart cutter outer, but I have got these, so I might cheat. I might cheat and use them. Right. Glue gun on. Glue gun on. And then we've got some... Oh, these... It's just those bits that are the black bits. I'm going to draw those bits on because... Right. So we want... 1, 2... Still haven't got a brew. There's no one making me a brew. So we're having 6 legs, but I'm going to just cut them all in half. Right, let's make sure they're all right, same size. And have wonky legs. Oh, I tell you what, I've got to tell you about a good film I watched last night. Oh, and do you know what? Do you know what's happening? It is a Valentine's card, Sibo. Keep watching and you'll see how terrible I am at making Valentine's Day cards. Now then, what was that film called I watched last night? I bet some of you guys will know. It was about it was an Australian film based on a true story about a woman who fell off a balcony or something and she ended up paralysed, and they ended up looking after this magpie. Oh dear, these are not ideal. It would be better if I could find... Do you know what? As soon as I've gone off here, I'll find it. I will. And I've got a variety of... And I'm not doing them brilliant. I'm not doing them brilliant because it's taking too long. I'm getting brew withdrawals. I need a brew. My son's so thoughtful, isn't he? Just have a drink of water. He didn't bring me any though. Right, I'm going faster with this now. Right, three legs done. Oh, I tell you what I've got to do. I've got to... Oh, I can't be bothered cutting them out. I'm just going to draw them on, colour them in. What was that thing called? Penguin Summer it was called. Penguin Bloom or something. Has anybody seen it? It's a lovely film. So sweet. And they rescue this magpie that's fell out of a tree when it was a little chickie. What's the name of the film? I think, Sibo, I think it's called... it's definitely Penguin, because I thought, why is it called Penguin? I think it's called Penguin Bloom, and it's on Netflix. I hope my husband don't come home while... I hope he don't come home while I'm on here, because I've still got the heating on. I've got the heating on constant. It'll go mad. He'll say, we made of money. It's like having something to whinge about. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. Chloe, will you please turn the heat off constant so I don't get in trouble? Yeah. Just turn it back onto the timer and then he won't know. Unless he watches this. He knows, because sometimes I forget to turn it off constant. Sometimes you forget, don't you? And then what happens is... I'm going to have that one that way up. Then what happens is he wakes up boiling hot in the middle of the night and he goes mad. I get cold. Sometimes I'm too hot and sometimes I'm too old. It's a woman's prerogative. Oh, my legs. What is wrong with today? I was going to have a right nice day crafting, and crafting's turned into a disaster. Right. I do want to make a pom-pom though, because I think that's just genius. Right. It's coming on now. It's coming on. These are the bits that I'm not overly keen on doing. These leggy bits. Because they're just sort of stuck in there. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the middle one's going to go there. Oh, my legs are too big. Oh, do you know what? Don't even care anymore. Don't even care. Do you know what I'm like? I'm like that. Do you remember when I think James Martin was cooking on this morning and something went a bit wrong and he had a right time of it. Right, so we've got 3 legs on. And I'm going to stick this one in. One at a time. I did used to enjoy watching people make things on Blue Peter when I was a kid. But I never had any stuff to make anything with though. We never had any of the stuff that they had. And I never had any double-sided sticky tape. So I used to be there rolling my sellotape up into a circle to make it double. Right, so what we've got on here is we're going to just go... Boop, boop. It's not my best work, but I'm determined that this is going to end up one of my best works, because I'm going to sit and just chill out and show you Maybe I'll show you when I'm just putting it all together and I've done do the eyes or something like that. Right, so I've got options for heads and I want you to help me pick an option for a head. Right, and because I cannot be bothered cutting out anything else, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these heart-shaped... Ooh! Too many, Claire, too many. Could even have little red buttons, couldn't we? I might have buttons for the... I might have buttons for the antenna or whatever you call them. But then, to get the red ones, I'm going to have to tip the whole of the packet out, aren't I? Oh, I tell you. Let me see what we've got in the way of red buttons. I have actually, now I come to think of it, I have actually got some heart-shaped buttons. How many have I got? Right, they'll do. And I've got a heart-shaped button there. I bet I've not got another one of them though. Oh, I've got a little tiny button, heart button there. Right, I bet this is going to turn off. It's coming on nicely. Well, I had a good idea in my head, but it doesn't always pan out exactly how I want. Oh, look, I found a teddy bear eye. Found a teddy bear eye. I have all these ideas of making things and they don't always come into fruition. Oh, look, that's great, isn't it? I've got 3 odd heart buttons. But I can't find matching ones. What was I doing buying 1 heart button? What was I thinking of? Oh, I know what I've used them for. I've used them for clocks. That's what I've used them for. I used to make clocks as well. Oh, found... No, that's not even the right shape. Got a little... Do you know what? I'm just going to have done with it and do them ones. Right, that's your lot. Heart, heart, heart. No, the... And then I'll end up with 1 heart button left. Let's see. You know, it really is like... Oh, I'm just going to put 1 in the middle there. Just make it up. It looks so good on the picture. Oh, that's cute though, isn't it? But I like that rustic one. Right, come on, Claire. Right, what we're going to have here, we're going to have little... It's not really big enough, but I'm past caring now. I would have absolutely no patience whatsoever being a primary school teacher. The kids would be telling me off for cursing. Right. I don't know how I've got this to look so rubbish, to be honest. I think what'll make it is the head. So I'm going to just have a heart button in the middle. Those things haven't helped, have they? Because they're, it's not proper card, the leg bits. Isla, if you're still watching this, I hope you're going to make one of these for your mummy. You'll have to ask her to print you off a photograph of your head. I hope he likes this. I hope he likes it. All this effort I've gone to. well, he should be grateful. I'm still so thoughtful after being together for 20 years. 20 years. He likes me making him cards. He usually keeps them as bookmarks. Right. Now we are ready for, which head shall I use? Right, so you've got the stupid one there, bit more sensible, and then you've got the one with the red lipstick on. But I could colour my lips in, couldn't I, red? Which one shall I go for? The stupid one? The stupid one? Shall we have the stupid one? I've got my hands in front of my face, but I'm feeling stupid. I'm feeling stupid. Look at me with me 15 chins. It's not the nicest picture, but it's the funniest. It's the funniest. And I'm going to draw myself on. Oh my goodness, this is just... Do you know what I might do? Do you know what I might do? Because I know what I've got in here. Shall I put some hair on? I haven't got any brown for my brown hair. But I haven't... That'll make him laugh. Let's see if we can manage to put some hair on. Or what about... I haven't got any brown cotton anyway. Right, that's what I'm going to do. Right, this is my head. This is my head. Oh no. I have really got about 15 chins on this. And definitely a 5 head. Oh dear. I'm not going to have to mind about me 10 chins, am I? What's going on? I knew it'd make it this bit. I think I'm going to cut a bit more out of my neck so that it can go behind like that. This is how we roll. Do you know what? After so many years of marriage, if you can't make each other laugh, right, there's not much hope, is there? Do you know, I bet my sister would laugh at this. Sina, are you going to make one of these for Sebi? You just wait till you see this. You just wait till you see this. Just think it like that for Valentine's Day. Right, now what we're going to have is I'm going to draw some hearts. I think he's back. It's all right. It's all right. The heating's off now. He'll go around feeling radiators. Sorry, it's still hot. Right. I'm going to have these on the ends. I'm going to blob these on the ends. I'm going to tell him he can't come in and making him something. Right, so I'm quite pleased with that. It's a Valentine's butterfly. Right, what do you reckon about putting some hair on? I think I'm just going a bit stupid, aren't I? Because I've just spent too much time on my own. I do worry about other people spending time alone. Does it make you go mad, doesn't it? Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Russell. I'm going to say, don't come in. He'll think he's getting something good for Valentine's Day. Right. Let's see what we think about this plan. Right. I need to tie that together. So all I've done is I've wrapped it around my hand, and I'm going to tie a little knot in it, and then, because obviously on this picture I've got my hair tied up, but it looks like I've got no hair. So I'm making myself some hair. Gary, you're not allowed to come in because I'm making something for you.
Oh no. Don't do that, that means I've got to do something for you.
He said, don't do that, that means I've got to do something. I'm not laughing too much. It's too funny. Make sure I get me parting in the right place. Oh my giddy up. Hang on, I think my hair needs a bit of styling. I can't believe I'm even doing this. I can't believe I'm even letting you guys see what I'm doing. I hope my kids don't see what I do. They'll be phoning someone to come and help me. Come and take me away or something. He said, it's all right, Gary, you don't need to make me anything. I'm gone bonkers. The world's gone bonkers. Right, so you've got to do it for the speak to your family. That's what she'll be saying. Right. Right, I want your verdict. Oh, she's phoning him now because I haven't answered. Because I haven't answered. Well, then you can't answer then if you're having a wee. Right. That's his Valentine's Day card, do you like? Right. Right, that's his Valentine's Day card from me. And he's got Pierre as well. That's a little bit better. Right, and I'm gonna love you and leave you now because I'm gonna carry on making this. And I've probably come back to you. Or I might just not come back to you. What I might just do is take you lots of pictures as I'm making it. Because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do blanket stitch all the way around that. I'm gonna stuff it before I've got to the end. And then finish it off. And then I'm going to embroider a face on it. And then I'm going to, as you can see with this one, I'm going to tie them on with bits of string. So I've got this one. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. That one, or I've got some gold or silver. I would like to just use like quite rustic string, but I don't know whether I've got any and I don't know where it is. Anyway, I've took up seen it. I'm not taking a picture of that, putting it on. It's too silly. Right. I'm glad you like that, Zena. Right, I'm going now. I'm going to make myself a brew, seeing as none of my children can face doing anything for me. Right, I'm going. Have a nice rest. Have fun making Valentine's Day cards. And Zena, you know what I'm going to have a go at making after that? But I can't really remember how you make a pom-pom, but I know you do 2 rings and you go around like that. Yeah, I do remember. Right, I'm going. Bye. See you for now. Bye, bye, bye.